Before you even say a word, before you even notice her, she's already seen you. In just seconds, she's scanned you, head to toe, and made silent conclusions you may never hear. Women are remarkably fast at this, but here's the thing. You can either let this work against you, or you can master it. Today, we break down exactly what women notice first in a man, and how you can use Stoic principles to your advantage. Let's begin. First, your body language. Before your words, it's your posture, your stance, your presence that speaks. Are your shoulders back? Is your chest open? Or are you shrinking into yourself? A man who carries himself with calm, grounded posture radiates quiet power. Stoicism teaches external chaos means nothing if you control your inner posture. Stand like you own your life, not like you're begging for approval. Second, your eyes. Your eyes reveal more than you think. Women notice where you look, how long you hold their gaze, and whether you blink nervously or stay steady. Stoics believed, control your gaze and you control your mind. Look at the world and her with calm observation, not needy hunger. No darting glances, no desperation, just presence. Third, your energy. Energy is invisible, but it's always felt. Do you carry a restless, anxious energy? Or are you grounded, as if nothing outside of you can shake your center? A Stoic man walks into a room and his energy says, I do not chase, I attract. Your calmness is your magnetism. Fourth, grooming and style. You don't need expensive clothes, but you do need intention. Women notice the small details. Clean nails, neat grooming, well-fitted clothes. Stoicism teaches attention to detail, not vanity, but respect for yourself. Present yourself as a man who respects himself, not one who tries too hard to impress. Fifth, your silence. Strangely, one of the most powerful things they notice is how comfortable you are with silence. Are you rushing to fill every moment with words, or are you composed enough to let silence sit in the air without fear? Stoics embrace silence because they know words lose power when they're used too often. Silence builds tension and attention. Sixth, your reaction to pressure. When things go slightly off script, maybe she tests you, or the conversation hits a pause. Do you flinch? A Stoic man welcomes pressure as proof of his composure. Women instinctively watch how you handle micro-stresses. Remain unbothered. Your calm under fire is deeply attractive. 7. Your smile or lack of one. A forced smile signals insecurity. A natural, subtle smile, or no smile at all, speaks of confidence. Smile when it's genuine, not when you're fishing for approval. Stoics teach, seek no validation. Radiate quiet contentment instead. 8th, the way you speak. It's not the words, but the rhythm, the tone, the control. Slow, clear speech shows self-command. No rush, no panic. A Stoic man speaks less but says more. Women notice the weight of your words far more than their quantity. 9th, your purposeful movement. Every step, every gesture. Is it intentional or nervous and random? Move with purpose. Don't fidget, don't rush. Stoicism is about deliberate action. Women see this immediately. A man in control of his movements is a man in control of his life. 10th, your indifference to judgment. This is the most powerful trait of all. A Stoic man is not controlled by the approval or disapproval of others. He acts from internal principles, not external applause. And that is magnetic beyond words. Women sense it instantly. What keeps her interested after the first impression? Stoic attraction secrets. The first impression gets you noticed, but keeping her attention, that's where most men fall short. Attraction is not won in seconds. It is sustained in the quiet moments, in the spaces between words, in the way you carry yourself long after the first glance. And this is where Stoicism becomes your silent weapon. Let's go deeper. First, emotional stability. The storm will come. She will test your calm whether she means to or not. Emotional outbursts, insecurity, neediness. They all expose cracks in your foundation. A Stoic man feels the storm, but does not collapse beneath it. Your ability to remain steady, especially when emotions rise, builds trust and attraction far beyond the surface. Second, purpose over pursuit. Purpose is your compass. Without it, you drift, chasing moments of attention, of approval. With it, you move toward your destiny, not toward fleeting validation. She notices when your mission outweighs your need for her approval. Ironically, this makes her want to follow your path. Stoicism teaches, live for your purpose and let the world adjust to your pace. Third, mystery and depth. What is known as ordinary, what is partially hidden is magnetic. You do not need to reveal every detail of your life, every thought in your mind. Stoics value depth over display. Let her discover you slowly. Let there always be more to learn, more layers beneath the surface. Fourth, self-sufficiency. Nothing repels faster than visible dependence. When you are fulfilled by your own life, by your own pursuits, you radiate completeness. A Stoic man does not need another to fill his emptiness. He invites others into his fullness. She will feel this, even if she cannot explain it. Fifth, respectful indifference. Care, but not too much. Respect, but do not worship. Desire, but do not depend. The Stoic balance is subtle. You appreciate her presence but are unshaken by her absence. This quiet confidence is irresistible. Sixth, growth over comfort. Never stop evolving. A man rooted in Stoicism knows life is a constant practice. You grow stronger, wiser, calmer every day. She will notice this unfolding, this relentless commitment to becoming better. Growth is attractive because it promises new experiences, new challenges, new depths. Seventh, calm assertiveness. When decisions arise, you lead. Not with aggression, but with calm clarity. Indecision is unattractive. Quiet leadership is magnetic. The Stoic man knows where he is going and welcomes her to join, but never begs her to follow. How to make her chase you. Stoic Strategy. You've mastered the first impression, you've kept her attention, but now, how do you make her chase you? It may sound counterintuitive, but the secret isn't in the chase itself. The secret is in creating a space where she feels compelled to pursue. In the world of Stoicism, the chase is not about desperation. It's about mastering the art of absence, creating intrigue, and demonstrating your value by not constantly demanding validation. Let's break it down. First, the power of absence. You've heard the saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder. But this isn't just a romantic notion. It's rooted in psychological truth. When you're always available, always in the picture, you lose your allure. A Stoic man understands the value of presence and absence. He knows when to be there and when to pull back, creating a space where desire builds. By not being desperate for her time, you show that your life is rich and full, and she has to earn a place in it. Second, emotional distance. Women are drawn to emotional independence. If you're overly invested, overly reactive, or overly needy, it's a turnoff. A Stoic man doesn't wear his emotions on his sleeve. He experiences them, but he never lets them control his actions. This emotional distance, not coldness, but grounded self-sufficiency, makes her wonder, what does he want from me? What does he need? The moment she starts wondering is the moment you've begun to shift the dynamic. Third, give her space to miss you. It's impossible to make someone chase you if they're never given the opportunity to miss you. If you're always present, always in her space, there's no room for longing. When you pull back a little, just enough to make her feel your absence, it creates a void, and voids are powerful. This subtle detachment sparks curiosity, making her ask, where did he go? It's not about playing games. It's about maintaining your own life, your own interests, your own energy. Let her feel that you're not waiting for her to give you validation. You're living your own life, and that's incredibly attractive. Fourth, be an enigma, not an open book. The more you reveal, the less she has to discover. Stoicism teaches us that there's power in restraint. Don't tell her everything about yourself right away. Leave some mystery. Allow her to peel back the layers slowly. By keeping some things to yourself, you make her want to know more. Curiosity drives pursuit, and when you're a mystery, she'll want to chase you to uncover your secrets. Fifth, be your own man. Women are not attracted to men who exist solely for their approval. They are drawn to men who have a life, a vision, and a direction. You're not here to please her. You're here to live your life, pursue your goals, and be the best version of yourself. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our own development, not on seeking validation from others. When you live with purpose, when you're focused on becoming the man you're meant to be, it naturally draws others to you. She won't chase a man who's chasing her. She'll chase the man who's focused on his own journey. Sixth, the art of subtle challenge. We're not talking about playing hard to get, but creating a sense of challenge. You don't want to be predictable or too easily won. A Stoic man knows that life isn't about being won over, but about mutual respect and attraction. Be calm, be consistent, but occasionally show that you're not easily swayed. Challenge her to earn your attention, your respect, and your presence. Make her prove her worth without being rude or distant. This subtle challenge will make her desire to win you over,